Hello folks, this is Dark Convoy with another video review. Today's review will be of the new third-party 2-pack Iron Army of Tiger One and P-51 Mustang. Okay, for those men-in-box collectors, these boxes are kind of flimsy. They almost feel like those knockoff boxes from retailers like Dollar General and Big Lots. This is still called Big Lots. So the box ain't really gonna do anything. My figure actually came loose, so he was falling around in there. Once you open the box, it comes with 2 cards. Okay, one for each character, and in the back it tells you what they were set off, or what vehicle or what historical vehicle that they were based on. That's it. Tiger One tank. Tiger One was based on the Tiger One tank from Germany, and P-51 Mustang was based on the P-51 Mustang fighter from the United States. Okay, it comes with instructions. Okay, they are double-sided. Okay, it comes with a foot pad. Let's see, put it down. There we go. Comes with a foot pad with this little square peg thing. Locks in. These figures were made to combine with the PCC commanders, Power Core Combiner leaders or commanders, whatever the hell they were called. And it comes with one handpiece. Okay, these hands were made pretty good, pretty well. I mean, plastic, it feels okay. Doesn't feel as good as quality as a Fans Project, but it's still pretty good. So I give them that. Okay, what they did with the hands, they made where the piece slides off. They did this for 2 reasons. One, so that the hand can go up and down like this, or if you flip it, they can go in and out. See? So that's pretty smart idea. Still putting a little swivel joint or something like that. Okay, this is the foot pad, and the thing pops out. I would recommend popping it out. I'll show you why in a second. Okay, it does become a weapon of some sort. You can get the piece out. It does become a weapon of some sort. Okay, or a tank top or something, I'm not too sure. Or you could just leave it on, that way when he kicks somebody's ass, it'll shoot at the same time. Boom! You're dead. Alright, here's the tank guy. And his gun turret. And the other guy fell down. Sorry about that. Okay, the tank guy is Tiger One. And the P-51 Mustang is the plane. Okay. As you can tell, they did very well on the paint apps. They added it all over the place on this figure. He has different colors of browns on here to make it look like it's worn. The missile turret does go, the tank turret does go up, but it goes down on its own. Okay. One issue I had is that the ball joints are getting loose. The plastic is kind of cheaper, so there's stress factors already. Also, this hand joint here to move the arms up and down. Sorry, move the arms up and down. It's too small, so it doesn't let his arm actually straighten out all the way. Okay, it's not like that on the second tank set, which I'll review later. Okay, oh, forgot to put out the feet. Okay, maybe that's why he kept slipping. Alright, here's the jet, P-51 Mustang. He's a good looking robot, except his arms have nowhere to lock in place. Maybe they were meaning to add a piece, but they didn't, so his arms don't lock in place, so they kind of swivel all over the place. The legs are also cheap. You can see that's very thin plastic. It almost feels GoBot-ish. I don't know if that's actually a word, but it feels GoBot-ish. Transformation on these guys are easy. Bend the arms forward, bend the arms forward. Okay, goes down in, like so. This flips on over. And this is where I have issues with it. This little peg here is supposed to slide into this hole slot, and it kind of doesn't unless you kind of wiggle it around. There we go. And then it slides in. My recommendation on the legs is this: if you're going to use it to combine, start putting this peg in there already. Okay? It's very hard to get the legs to go into it right. Alright? So you can have difficulties putting these legs back into tank mode. See how it kind of moves? Okay. But there we go. But if you put that piece in there, it'll save you a lot of time later on. The little top goes on top, like so. Now, as I said, this does become a weapon or a tank top. So you can put it on your tank like that. But that kind of looks silly in my opinion. Put this back on. There you go. There's his tank mode. Very nice, very detailed. Good paint apps. Really like it. Okay, the jet, simple transformation. The gun becomes the tail fin of the other aircraft. You get the arms. You fold out the pieces. Like that. Like so. Get them ready. You bend them out. Bend this piece out like that. That's one wing. Okay. There's the other. That's that. The legs you pop out. Okay. And you stick this wing piece in here. Tail wing piece in there. And you close it up. And there's his jet mode. Nice paint apps. Okay. There's his jet mode. This does freely spin. And spins pretty well. The only issues I have with their vehicle modes is that they don't have wheels in the bottom. So you can't really move them. And this one has no landing gear. So it's kind of just sitting there. Okay, now to prepare them for combiner mode. Combiner mode is pretty simple. Once you put that thing in, all you have to do is this. Get that in there and pop that sucker in there. Alright, that's his leg. Okay, that's his leg. Alright, hand is simple. Pop that out, take the legs apart. Get this, pop them into the holes. Get in the hole. Okay, leave the peg out like that. And they want you to do it where this goes in right and the wings go down. Alright. But to me, that kind of takes away from it looking like a plain piece. That and this is meant to go up like that to give more articulation and so forth. So I would recommend putting them up like this instead. Why? Because now he can freely go like this. He's up. See? His arms can go up and down and so forth. Okay. Now there is no place to put this extra piece when they're in the combiner mode. I think that's kind of a waste. Or if they do say it's not in the instructions, or there is a place, I mean, there's not in the instructions. So I don't know what they were thinking there. Size wise, this is the difference. That's the new piece and that's the original leg to one of the PCC combiners. there is quite a height difference. Okay, arm difference. There's one arm, there's the other. Quite an arm difference. You then get any PCC combiner. Right? Any PCC combiner, you snap the blue parts in. Okay, there's one. And you snap the other part in into that square peg there. And that's two. And there you go. So he does add considerable height, and it does have a lot more articulation in the arms and such. This arm, if you're wondering, just pop it out, pop it back in, and there. You now have him with his arm the right way. Great little additions there. I'll go ahead and do another review on the other two from the set, but pretty well. On these, are they worth $40? If you're a major collector and you really like to have this type of robot where it's more maneuverable, more articulation, then yes, it's worth the $40. The paint apps are fine, they're great, they went all out. But it does feel Goba-ish. The plastic is a little bit cheaper. It's not as good quality as some of the other ones, other third-party toys. So you need to take that in consideration. And with the stress marks on these things already, they're not figures that you can play with a lot. They will eventually crack on you. So I wouldn't recommend them if you plan on playing with them a lot. Okay. Size-wise, when in robot mode, they're about the size of one of the leader class. Not leader class. What is commander class or whatever of the Legends class figures. But I mean, they're not huge. They're not so forth. They're a little bit shorter than this figure here. And if anyone knows, this is one of the smallest PCC commanders made. So take that into consideration. I'll show you the actual size comparisons with the other one, with the other review. Well, and then that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching and have yourself a great day.